please lend me your ears, and I'll tell you about the time I got lost in the Drakensberg mountains of South Africa. The first 6 kilometers of the hike were uneventful but gorgeous. I was taking my time, stopping every 100 meters or so to take a picture. Langdon and Jack were getting a little frustrated with my pace. But I didn't care. I was going to take as many photos as I wanted. I stopped seeing Jack and Langdon at 11:30 a.m., right around where I took that photo of the cows, and kept hiking assuming they were right in front of me. Eventually, I got to a river crossing, and they weren't there, so I started to get kind of angry and frustrated, thinking that they'd ditched me. Gonna hit a quick vlog. I'm here eating my trail mix in the Drakensberg, Lesotho above me. Langdon and Jack ditched me, hoping they're gonna be waiting for me at the top. Yeah, it could be worse. I kept trekking, making a stop at a cave that we'd discussed earlier, but it bore no fruit. Langdon had our purifying tablets, so I was refraining from drinking water and eating food, hoping that I'd run into them really soon. But vlog update, I had to stop because I'm so fucking tired and I needed water. I was trying to hold off because Langdon has the fucking purifying tabs. For some reason he didn't share them. But I had to, so I used my Sawyer squeeze and filtered the water. Hopefully there's no bacteria or anything. I'm gonna have some emergency Haribo's and then make my way to the Chi Bush camp and hope that they're waiting for me there. The gummy colas did their job and I regained my energy and kept hiking. The final kilometer was fueled by frustration and anger, but that quickly turned into fear when I arrived at the camp. Okay, vlog update, not positive. I made it to Chi Bush camp and they're not here. I don't know if this means that they're on their way or if they got hurt on the way or something, I don't know, but I'm really frustrated and scared. I just don't understand why we couldn't stick together as a fucking group, but like that's not the main problem right now. The main problem is figuring out what to do, and I think I set a timer for 15 minutes to see if I can start to see them, if they're making their way here, but I assume they think I'm fucked up somewhere, so they might be down back towards where we came from. I'm done with this hike. It's ridiculous. I want to do it, but this is fucked. So I'm gonna, no matter what, hike out tomorrow the way we came, and I'm just gonna go back to the lodge and hope that they are okay, and start to figure out, if I don't see them on the way back, we'll figure out what to do about that. But I'm gonna wait 15 minutes now and see if I can see them. If not, I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna go back to the cave just in case it rains tonight. 'Cause I don't have a tent. Jack has my poles. But yeah, I'm not feeling good. It's kind of fucked. Another update, but with a better background. The best thing to do would be to come where we said we'd meet at the end of the day. But maybe, I don't know. I've done what I've done because I figured they were just not waiting for me. Maybe there's something wrong with them, which I hope to God not. I hope it's all just me being able to get annoyed at them for ditching me and not something more serious. But it's looking like I'm gonna have to stay by myself without a tent tonight, which hopefully will make for a good story and not for a horror story. Yeah, maybe I'll talk later. I waited 10 minutes, but no luck. So I had a good cry on a rock, but then devised a plan. First things first, I had to eat. And as soon as I ate, things started to become more clear and I started freaking out less. Okay, new update. It's currently 6:30. Still no sign of the boys. So I'm staying put near Chi Bush Camp, and I plan to wake up at 5 to hike out back to the road and hope to either hike or get a ride back to the base camp, or just stumble upon them on my way down. Because if they went up further, that'd be crazy. So I'm assuming they didn't. But here, I'll give it a little house tour. Excuse the selfie cam. I had to set it up pretty jank with rocks and some of my trekking poles. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It says there's a chance of rain the next 2 hours. I'm just praying it's not going to happen, because this is not terribly rainproof. It's more just for cozy purposes. It took me a while to set up. I just had some dinner, quote unquote, a bunch of chicken biltong and Rice Krispie bar, which kind of sucked, and then some Haribos, which were awesome, and some fudge. And now what I'm going to do is set up my sleeping area, put my food kind of farther away from the tent, just for safety from the animals. And then I guess I'll be good time to journal, and I'll just watch YouTube until I go to bed. I'm kind of just staying distracted, and when I think about it, it's a little stressful, because I really hope that the boys are okay, and I imagine they're very worried about me. I can't get any signal to like message anyone. There's no satellite. I tried sending a message to Langdon through the inReach, but it won't go through. So like, yeah, I think the only option is to wait it out. I wouldn't have made it back to the cave in time if I'd gone. So this was the best decision, and I just gotta survive the night, which I don't think will be too hard, and then make my way back down and hopefully stumble upon them, or just like get to the trekking center and regroup and then figure out how to reunite with them. So yeah, this is fucking crazy. At this point, I was having fun. I was excited to be on my own doing the survival thing. So I blew up my sleeping mat and my pillow, put it under the tarp, and was about to get ready for bed when... Final update. I'm gonna lean into these fuckers. I'm gonna tear them to shreds, I swear to fucking God. It turns out they were waiting for me 5 minutes from that first cow photo. The path just split into two. I did the low route and they did the high route. I took a photo of those cows. That's gonna be incredible. But is it worth all this? In total, they did an extra 10 kilometers that day, backtracking and trying to find me. Nobody ditched anyone. We had some great laughs, and the rest of the hike was incredible. We hiked up into Lesotho, slept in a cave, ate good food, made some friends, and finished the hike in 2 nights. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.